Good morning, Nick.
Good morning. How are
I'm
you?
good. You doing okay?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Ho-
sir.
Hope you're staying safe and being able to enjoy the outdoors a little bit. Hopefully, you'll get to play some golf or walk the dog or do whatever it is you like to do outside. And hopefully, you've been able to do some of that up to this point.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. It's been tough trying to make adjustments to everything going on right now with this virus going around, but I've been finding ways to stay busy, so I've been making the most of it.
That's the only thing you can do, man. That's what I've been telling my kids and everything as well is, it's not ideal what we're being forced into, but let's make the most of it. I mean, we got
Right.
some time when the weather's nice. Let's get outside and enjoy it, and that's one of the things, the benefits of living where we live is we're able to get out and do some of those things. So
Right. Absolutely.
listen, as you know, I mean, I don't normally just call you up out of the blue and decide to just, talk about getting outside. I'm calling you for a reason. That reason is this is the first ever online version of the Bethel University Academic Awards Banquet. And every year at that Academic Awards Banquet, I present to several awards, but one of those awards is the NAIA Male Player of the Year, and that is the male athlete at Bethel University that has distinguished himself from the pack on campus in, first of all, in academics, and then second of all on his chosen field of play. In your case, that would be baseball.
Yes, sir.
So you've probably figured out by now that you are the NAIA Male Player of the Year.
Yes. Thank you.
And I'll award you that plaque in just a minute, but I do want to talk a little bit about why you're the NAIA Male Player of the Year. First of all, let's talk about your academics. You're a 3.02 GPA, which is very solid. I would have loved to have a 3.0 GPA when I was in school. So congratulations on that.
Sir,
Because
thank
we
you.
don't even consider, I'll just tell you, like when we're talking about awards for this and that, we don't even consider people that aren't, very strong in the classroom. So you're
Right.
obviously taking care of business in the classroom, and that's great. Now let's talk about your athletic achievements this year. Now, this was obviously an abbreviated season, kind of a weird deal where they ended up canceling everything, which was, I'm sure a very tough pill to swallow for people like yourself that were seniors. But let me talk about where you were at when that decision was made in the rankings. So I'm going to read through these. So this is in our conference. So the Southern States Athletic Conference, which many consider, and I would agree, the absolute toughest conference in NAIA baseball. Some would say that there are teams in our conference that can compete very well in SEC baseball. I've even heard that said before. So we have a very strong baseball conference, and so for people to lead in that conference is pretty special. So your statistics when the season was in is you were leading the conference in batting average with a 486, which is super strong. The second guy behind you was a 429. So you were well in advance of that. You were first in hits with 35. You were first in home runs with 5. You were first in slugging with slugging percentage with 875. The closest guy to you was a 690. You were first in total bases with 63. The second guy closest to you was 49. You were first in OPS, which is on base plus slugging. You were fifth in doubles with 7. You were second in triples with 3. You were third in RBIs with 22. The guy in front of you, by the way, had 25, but he had already played 6 more games. And you were fourth in on base percentage with a 538. So you were top 5 in 10 categories, and 6 of those you were ranked first. I don't care who you are; it's pretty strong. So it's particularly in our conference.
Right.
So that's big time. So now let's look at nationally. You were top 20 nationally in 5 categories. Total bases is 7th. Batting average was 10th. Triples was 13th. Triples per game was 17th. And slugging was 19th%, or 19th. The ranking was 19th. And that's nationally, by the way. So that's across the entire NAIA. There's over 100 NAIA schools that participate in baseball. So that is pretty rare air that you find yourself in. on the national stage. So I have demonstrated what a fantastic year you were on pace to have, and it already had a very strong start to the season. Do you remember how many games y'all played?
Yes, sir. We played 19 games this year.
I was right. That's what I was going to guess, was 19. So, which is probably what, almost half the season, maybe?
Almost half. We usually play about 50 regular season games, and then we have conference tournament. So
gotcha.
Just about half.
Almost half the season. So listen, first, so let's get this out of the way. First of all, I want to present you with the NAIA Male Player of the Year.
Yes, sir. Thank you for that.
At Bethel University. Congratulations. That's a super season in the classroom. Let me ask you this. What was your favorite memory? I know it's short, but you've been here since August?
Right. Yes, sir.
What was your favorite memory of the year?
Oh, man, I don't feel like my favorite memory could have happened yet. I feel like it would have been later on in conference tournament, maybe going ahead and winning conference tournament. I think that would have been my favorite memory. But as far as my favorite individual memory, I would say it was when I had my walk-off home run the first series of the year, when my sister and my brother-in-law were actually there to watch that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is a good memory. I remember that, actually.
Yes, sir. It was very cool because my sister actually hadn't had the opportunity to watch me play in my 4 years of college baseball up to this point. So she finally got out to a game and she got to see that. So I thought that was very cool.
Oh, that's beautiful. Have you made any plans? Now you're on pace to graduate.
Yes, sir.
And I know there's some things that we're talking about. But when you do graduate, or do you have any plans past graduation?
Yes, sir. Obviously, I want to pursue my dream as a baseball player. But at the end of the day, I'm not in control of that. So I'm going to keep doing everything I can to reach that goal. But if that doesn't work out for me, I was hoping to be a firefighter in the future and maybe pursuing something in a different trade or something and just kind of going from there.
Awesome. And one other question I'm going to ask you. What's been the hardest thing to adjust to with everything that's happened with the cancellation of the season and so forth?
Right. I guess you could say the hardest thing to adjust would be pretty much just not being able to see my teammates every day. You know, it's like you see them every single step of the way, every single day, every morning, every breakfast. You're always around your teammates, and then one day everything got shut down, and I haven't seen them at all. I only get to see a few of my friends. I get to see Jack Serber because he's still in town. I get to see Jacob Foster because he's around. And aside from that, it's just I don't really get to see the guys that I was, supposed to see every single day for the rest of the year.
Yeah, that's tough. Well, listen, I won't keep you. I know you got plans, got things to work on today and things to do. Once again, I do want to, first of all, I want to thank you for being such a great representative of Bethel University.
Thank you.
In the classroom and on the field. I want to present you again or show you your award again. I'll either get that in the mail or I'll drop it off at the house or something, but you'll get it. And congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you again. Honestly, I really do appreciate everything that y'all have done for me. So
yes,
really,
sir.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And thanks for jumping on the call. It's great to see you. Great to talk to you.
Yes, sir.
And,
you as well.
I'm going to let you go.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Nick. See you.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye-bye.